London. It's cold. I'm gonna go to Wimbledon. I gotta get on and off like 5 buses. Oh, hello, we made it. Good morning, good morning. I'm heading out to the Transportation Museum. On our way to
Miami Beach. Peace out. This is Tricky Brandy and you're watching RV Weekends. Yahoo!
in Florida.
In Florida.
Good morning. It's a beautiful day here in London, and the sun is out. It's cold, but not brutal. It's above freezing. I'm gonna go to Wimbledon, the tennis stadium, and check out that museum. I've been there before, but I didn't check out the museum. And it's Thursday, January 9th, 2025. Yoo-hoo, beautiful day. Let's get on the bus. I gotta get on and off like 5 buses to get there. Well, when I said 5 buses, it felt more like 10. And it was a really long journey, getting on one bus, riding it for a while, getting off, waiting for the next bus, getting on that bus, waiting on it, driving, and then getting off and waiting in the cold. And it felt cold in some areas because I had to wait longer. And man, I was getting cold. I couldn't wait for that bus to get here. But it's still adventurous to check out the different places where people go, train stations and stores that people use. It's quite interesting. Look, there's even people sitting there at a curbside diner having some coffee in the cold weather. That's what you expect in the city of London. All right, we finally made it to Wimbledon's tennis stadium, so let's go explore. Oh, hello, we made it to the Wimbledon Lawn Tennis Museum. There's all the stadium all around. And it's going to be nice and warm inside, I'm sure. So it's getting colder by the minute, actually. They're going to be, I think, way below freezing tonight. So really cold. I'm not really prepared to stay outside too long, even though it looks like I'm toasty. Let's get inside. Made it in, did a little security checkpoint, and now I'm gonna go to the cafe. Here is the museum and gift shop, which me and 3K's already been, but I'm gonna do the museum for sure. But I'm hungry, I haven't had anything, and it's, what time is it, 11? So I'm gonna go into the cafe and get something to eat and warm up. I made it to the cafe and I've ordered
and got my food already, and it's quite expensive because it's Wimbledon. So anyway, let me show you what I got. I have a ham and cheese toasted with a side salad here, some orange juice, and a little rosé wine. Look at that. They even give you a wine glass. Isn't that nice? All right, chow down time.
Well, before I rush into the museum, I wanted to show you around just a little bit. Now, they have restricted your movement in this place for obvious reasons, but we can check out this practice court here. It's immaculately groomed.
Look at that grass.
How beautiful is that? Slate carpet. Amazing.
They have to keep the frost off of it.
And let's make our way into the museum gift shop, and that's where we'll buy our ticket to enter the museum.
All right, I made it into the museum. Came down these stairs to the museum, and we're gonna do a quick walk, and then they will allow me to go to center court of Wimbledon. Ooh, yeah. And that's in about 20 minutes. So I just have a few minutes to walk around, and then go to center court, take some video and pictures, and then come back to the museum. Let's go.
All right, just like the Transportation Museum from London, we're not going to spend too much time here because we'll never get through it. And I'm trying to shoot videos that I can get done quicker, but I'll do some highlights. As you see here, some pictures of the history of tennis, including who invented tennis. Yeah, you're going to have to come here to check it out because there's lots of cool memorabilia here to check out, including some old seats from the original Wimbledon Stadium.
I remember when I was a kid, my parents had these wooden tennis rackets with these square frames to keep the heads from warping. I remember having those.
Oh yeah, there's lots of stuff here to check out. Tennis rackets from some of the old tennis players and trophies that they used to hand out, as well as apparel and the evolution of tennis rackets, how they came from just wooden rackets all the way up to the more modern day graphite, all kinds of cool stuff. And look at this, the old manual lawnmower for cutting the grass on the tennis courts. That's right, if you didn't know, the tennis courts are made of grass. The surface is not pavement, not concrete, but grass. And they have to do painstaking work to keep it in tip-top shape. And it's a big deal.
The Centre Court, a quarter-acre dueling ground for the greats. Two different persons, two different personalities. Two different styles.
Chris, I felt like it was my match to win or my match to lose, like I was more in control. But still, Chris was so good and was not going to give you anything, and you have to earn it.
To another level. She was a fantastic athlete. She was a great competitor, great fighter.
I wouldn't have my success if it wasn't for my sister. Everything that I have is because of the motivation that she gives me.
By playing each other a lot and by being the best in the world, I think you create some sort of respect for one another.
That was such a cool presentation of the strongest rivalries at Wimbledon. Yeah, I used to love watching tennis when I was younger. This is cool, so we're going to have to stop and head out to our grand solo tour of Center Court, which is coming up next.
Hello, sir. You on the centre court visit?
Yes.
Ah, so they're just going to start, so you need to go up now.
All right. Thank you.
No problem.
Uh-huh.
All right, here we are at Center Court. Yeah, we're the only ones here for the tour. How cool is that? This is where many tournaments and championships were decided here on this sacred ground. Wow, I never, ever in a million years thought I would be here. What a cool experience.
All right, here it is. Center Court, Wimbledon. Never to be forgotten now. And you can see it's not perfect, but they're working on it. You can see the turf, trying to keep it healthy. They cover every chair.
The first lawn tennis players were men who had played real tennis, or otherwise called rackets, indoors and they wanted an outdoor pursuit that would give them more exercise than the general game of croquet. Back in 1874, Major Walter Wingfield launched a game he called Sparrowstike, or lawn tennis. He enthusiastically marketed the equipment for his game and saw the popularity of lawn tennis spread throughout the world. And here on display is a lawn tennis kit that you could purchase. The first lawn tennis championship in the world was held on the croquet lawns of the All England Club in July 1877. Alright guys, that's going to do it for my trip to Wimbledon here in London. I hope you enjoyed this content, and if you did, give me a thumbs up. It really helps. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell if you want to be notified when I upload my next video. And do me one more favor, share this video with a friend, as it'll help my channel grow. Thank you so much for watching RV Weekends, and I will see you on the next one.
My name is Kareem Peters. You're here with General RV. We're at the Harley Davidson Expo, and you're watching RV Weekends.
Peace out.